Welcome, I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled that you've joined me on numerologist.com. I'm here with this week's angel messages. So this week we have 3 cards to choose from. What I'd love for you to do is place your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. A message that comes from their heart to yours. Oh, I can feel my hands fluttering there. Are you ready? Okay. So I'm going to shuffle these around, see which one comes up. Number 1, what are you intuiting? Which one do you think? Can you see the backgrounds there? Just get a sense of which one it's going to be. Number 1, time to go. So when this message comes up for myself, it's about leaving a situation or letting go of something, or I've had something on my mind and it's time to just, move it out, forget about it. So it might be looking for your keys, lost keys. And this is saying, it's time to let that go. Because when you let it go, then you find it afterwards, right? Have you noticed that? The message here says, the sun sets and rises each day. And it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. It's true that, isn't it? That we get a little bit caught in this place of, I can't let go, because it becomes a part of your identity. Something becomes a part of you and it's hard to let it go. But when we let go, it creates space. Sometimes there is that space that is empty for a short while, and then a new door opens up. But the new door can't open up until we create that space for it to happen. Know that the sun will rise again tomorrow. It does, doesn't it? So we have that faith, that trust. So when we see the sun setting, we might think, it's never going to happen again. We're not going to have another sunrise. And then it rises again. And we get used to that. We get used to the sun going down and the sun coming up every day. So then we trust it's going to happen every day. So we feel that your angels are just saying, trust. Trust that whatever you're letting go of, that something even better is coming into your life. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning. And we are with you through each phase and cycle. It's hard, it's challenging to let go, for sure. Not always. I say that, it's not always. It may be that there's something that you're letting go of that you really need to let go of, and it's, it's not in alignment with you anymore, and it's pretty easy for you to let go. But some things can be challenging to let go of because they've become a part of your life. But your angels are just saying, you're growing. It's time to move on. It's time for your next adventure. They're with you. Ask them for their support. They're with you. Whatever you're letting go of, just call on them. And they'll surround you with their love. And they'll be with you every step of the way. Number 2. Let's see. This one. Number 2. Express your individuality. I loved when this card came up. It says, allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. And I love the image on this. So this lady, she's gone through so much wisdom, and she's expressing her individuality with what she's wearing. I always love that. And of course, she's kind of wearing the same colors as I've got right now. So this is just saying, be yourself. If you've, in this day and age, especially with online as well, we can be put down, or people can have difficulty with who we are because they don't identify with you, or they identify something within you which is scary for them. So they might push you away or reject you in some way, or just say things that are hurtful, be critical of you. But I feel that your angels are saying it's important to be you. It's important to stand in your power. It's important to express your individuality. because that's who you are. It's not that you need to go out of your way to do that. It's just being your truth, in your truth of who you are, what you believe in, what your values are, and live by those. Because when you do that, when you live authentically, then it allows all the energy to move through you that is source. At least that's how I'm feeling, that when you are in your authentic self, when you are true to yourself, when you're being the individual that you are, then all the energy flows. But when you go against it, when you push against it, and you're not in your authentic self, then it's like the energy shifts and stops somehow. It's a little bit like living in a house and not having all the windows open, all the shades open, and having to have all the curtains closed to hide yourself. There's no light there. So when you are expressing your individuality, your awesomeness, then all the light is there. And you are the light. And you stand in your power because you are the light and because you are your true self. So I feel your angels are just asking you to be true to you. Okay. Number 3. Number 3 is listening. See how gentle that is? So she is listening for the messages from her guides, from her angels. And your angels, just as I'm saying that, I'm feeling lots of energy coming around my head here. Your angels are asking you to listen. And listening doesn't necessarily mean listening to them. Doesn't necessarily mean listening to your guides, listening for advice, listening to what they have to share with you. That listening is about listening to your own wisdom. And your guides and angels impress on that wisdom to support you because you've asked for their support on some level. You've asked for their support, and that's why they're there. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here, sharing with you, because on some level you've asked for help. You've asked for guidance. So listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. Listen to that still small voice within your soul. And when you listen, and when you act on that listening, when you embrace that listening, then it becomes easier and easier to hear that voice, to hear that energy, to connect and interpret the vibration that is always around you, helping you. I'm feeling that part of this message is about sitting in silence and listening. Because it can be hard to listen sometimes, can't it, when there's so much else going on, when there's a lot of distractions, and when we are listening to lots of other things. Feels like your angels are saying, sit in meditation, be in a quiet space, allow yourself to hear. Create the environment where you can listen, when you can hear the messages coming through. That's it. Thank you so much for being with me. Sending you love from the angels. I'll see you next week.